Sure hope this works.
Okay, so before we talk about shorthand electron configuration, we have to look back at the periodic table here. Okay? Shorthand electron configuration is making longhand just shorter and easier for you. Can everybody see this? Are we good? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to break our periodic table into blocks, okay? We are going to break them into the S block, the P block, the D block, and the F block, which all correspond to those sublevels in the electron cloud. And of course, I need my glasses. Okay, so I'm going to use green to highlight or outline, okay, my S block. So my S block is these first two groups. And helium over here. Okay? So up here, I'm just going to put green. And this is going to be my S block. Yeah, up there. Okay, so that's your S block. Our P block is going to be right here. This is my P block. I'm gonna put pink. Jeez, running out of time. My P block. My orange right here. This is my D block, and I am going to include these two guys down here in my D block. So these two, LU and LR, are included in my D block. So I'm going to make my D orange. And then my F block, I guess I'll do blue. This is my F block, the start of my F block, right here. So each of my blocks correspond to the sublevels and the orbitals on the periodic table, or in the electron cloud, I should say. Okay? Each period across this way represents an energy level. So this period right here represents energy level 1 all the way across, energy level 2, energy level 3, straight across, energy level 4, energy level 5, energy level 6. This guy's still in, no, it's not right, 6 here. And this guy is 7. Okay? Now, do you remember how there is a kind of out of order order of filling, the 3D and then the 4S, right? Or, sorry, we go the 3P and then the 4S and then back down to the 3D. Remember that order of filling? So, this row right here, represents my 3D sublevel, right here. This is my 3D sublevel, this period, from here to here. This right here represents my 4D sublevel, okay? This guy right here, along with the rest of his friends, are 5D. This guy right here, so I'm going to put 4D right here. This guy right here, sorry, 4, that's 5D. I don't have my glasses on. And then this guy right here, okay, is gonna go with the rest of his friends right here. And he's gonna be your 6D. He's like supposed to be attached to right here, okay? This row right here, this lanthanum and the rest of his friends down here, so this guy and the rest of these are our 4F sublevel. This actinum and the rest of his friends down here are the 5F, okay? As in energy level 5, sublevel F, okay? Same thing here, energy level 3, sublevel D, energy level 4, sublevel D. So what we can do is, if we know the energy level, if we know the block, we can do our electron configuration just by literally looking at the periodic table. Yes?
Under the 5D, what is that?
Right here, 5D and 6D.
What is this equal? Or the blue?
The blue is the F block.
Okay.
The blue is the F block.
Why do you write numbers and stuff?
Because the order in which we fill electrons follows the periodic table, and the 4S comes before the 3D, and I just wanted to make it easier for you to remember.
Okay, so I'm supposed to write it in the middle?
I would. You can write it. Yes.
Oh, it's like the 107 numbers, are they 60s? Are they also?
They're 60, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I didn't realize I didn't put the 6. But you're rarely going to use those guys. So if you know like the energy level, and if you know what block we're in, we can do the electron configuration for any element literally just using the periodic table. We don't have to use that order of filling, because the order of filling corresponds to the blocks on our periodic table, okay? So I just want to make sure you guys can see it all. So if I wanted to do the electron configuration, okay, let's say for boron is what I want to do, okay? Then I'm going to follow my energy levels and my sublevels, okay? So I'm going to start here from the very beginning, and I eventually want to move across until I stop at boron. So I start, this is energy level 1. Let me see where I want to write it. There we go, that'll work. Okay, so I want to do my electron configuration for boron. So I'm going to start with energy level 1. I'm in the S block. So this is 1s1, 1s2. And that's as many as I can put in, right? Right? Do you remember how on our orbital diagrams, I would say 1s, and I put 2 electrons there, right? And if I left my orbital diagram, wouldn't that be helium, 1s2? So now I come down here and I follow my order. This is energy level 2. I'm in the S block. So this is 2s1, 2s2. It's almost like every 2 elements represents an orbital. Like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm still on energy level 2, but now I change my blocks, right? Pink is my B block, or my P block. So I'm still on energy level 2, so I'm going to say 2, in the P section now. So 2P, and this is the first electron in the P sublevel. So 2P1. So this would be my electron configuration for boron. 1s2, 2s2, 2p1, 2, 4, and 5. It's literally like I'm putting an electron. Every time I move across, I'm putting an electron. So this is 1s1, 1s2. Come down here, think of this as an orbital. 2s1, 2s2, right? P's got 3 orbitals, correct? So I'm at 2p1. This would be 2p2, 2p4, 2p5, 2p6, 2p7. It literally just goes in order of the blocks. So let's do a few more, and then I'm going to show you how to do something that's even easier. Okay? So let's do titanium down here. Okay? I'm going to start right up here. And I'm going to follow this all the way till I hit titanium. So this is 1, we're in the S block, 1s1, 1s2. Can you see my, there we go. I'm going to go back down here. This is going to be 2s, I'm in the green is S, 2s1, 2s2. I'm still on energy level 2, but now I'm in the P sublevel. So it'll be 2p1, 2p2, 2p3, 2p4, 2p5, 2p6. I'm down to the energy level 3. So now I'm on energy level 3, but I'm back to the S block, right? So this is 3s1, 3s2. Still on energy level 3. So it's 3p1, 3p2, 3p3, 3p4, 3p5, 3p6. Now I come back down here. Now I'm on energy level 4, right?
Right.
4, I'm still in the green, so I'm in the S. 4s1, 4s2. But now I got to drop back down. I'm on energy level 3. I'm on D, right?
Mhm.
So 3D1, 3D2, and that's my electron configuration using the periodic table. So if you know the blocks and if you know what energy level or what period you're on, you can just use the periodic table to come up with your electron configuration. Now, I know some people who are like, I really dig the order of filling with the arrows. If you want to use that, that's more power to you, okay? But if you don't want to use that, I think this is like a super easy way. Because if you think about it, this is a D sublevel. And doesn't a D sublevel hold 10 electrons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And F sublevel holds 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So every 2 elements kind of represents like an actual orbital. And you don't have to count along. Like for me, okay, let's do, if we did iron, okay, I would look at this and I would say 1s2, 2s2, 2p, I know this whole thing is filled, I'd say immediately 2p6. I know this is filled, 3s2, and then I would just go 3p6, and you don't have to count over. Then I would say 4s2. Now I might start counting. Now I might say 3d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3d6. So this just makes it easier, and you don't have to use that sort of order of filling to do your electron configuration. Now I want to show you something called shorthand configuration. So this is shorthand electron configuration. Okay? Now shorthand configuration is you are going to use the noble gas before the element you want. We'll put it like that. We're going to use the noble gas before the element that you want their electron configuration. You guys remember what group are the noble gases in? You guys remember group 18? Group 18 are your noble gases. Okay? So if we want to do a shorthand configuration, this is what it's going to look like. And I feel like I need to get another periodic table because this one is getting very messy. Yes, you may. That is why we're doing it. You can just put it on my desk. Okay. So shorthand configuration. Okay. So I am going to choose the element that I want to do the shorthand configuration for. And I think I would like to do, let's do germanium. Germanium. So this is what we're going to do. This is shorthand configuration. I'm going to find the element that I want to do my configuration for. I am going to go backwards. Go backwards on the periodic table all the way until I hit the noble gas before my element. So I want to do my configuration for geranium. So I'm going to go backwards and I am going to figure out the noble gas before it. And I'm going to put that noble gas in brackets. And that's how I'm going to start. I'm going to put that noble gas in brackets.
Is it argon?
It is argon, A-R.
Which one it is?
I just go backwards until I hit my first noble gas.
Noble gas.
Noble gases are all the elements in group 18. So this is group 18. These are your noble gases. I know, chapter 1 was a long time ago. So I go all the way backwards until I hit my first noble gas, which is argon, and I'm going to put him in brackets. And then I'm just going to finish my configuration. So now I'm going to start from here. This is 4s2, right? Now I'm on 3D, 3D10, right? Right? 3D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now I'm on back to energy level 4, but P, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm back to energy level 4, 4P1, 4P2. So it basically, shorthand configuration saves you a lot of work, okay, compared to the longhand configuration. So let's do a few more. Let's do a shorthand configuration for, let's do strontium. This one's going to be super short. Strontium. So I find my element, strontium. I'm going to go backwards until I hit the first noble gas, and that is krypton, right? Okay. So I am going to put Kr in brackets, and then I'm going to continue my configuration. I'll write my energy levels here. So now I'm on energy level 5, 5s1, 5s2. And I'm done.
Wait, I'm confused. So like when you go backwards,
Mhm.
you get to KR.
So I'm going to go backwards till I hit my first noble gas.
But I thought all of those are noble gas.
They are all noble gases, but the first one right behind my element is going to be
Okay, that
krypton.
makes sense.
Yeah. The one closest to your element, I guess I should say. Okay, let's do a few more. Let's get just a little bit more complicated. Let's do platinum. Let's do platinum. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to go backwards until we hit our first noble gas, all the way back until we hit our first noble gas, which is xenon, right? Okay, let's see where I've got some room. I'll do it right here. So XE. Now I'm going to continue. This is 6S1, 6S2. Now we're into the F, correct? Okay, so 6S2, and then we're in 4F right now. So 4F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? So 4F, 14. And then do you remember this is the start of what, 5D, correct? So this is 5D1, 5D2, 5D3, 5D4, 5D5, 5D6, 5D7, 5D8. And that's the shorthand configuration for platinum.
And is it 4F14?
4F14, because we have to hit all the way here, and then we hit the 14. Let's do another one. Let's do antimony. Antimony is SB. I'm going to bring it up here a little bit. Okay, so let's do antimony. So we are going to scroll all the way back up the truck all the way back to my first noble gas, which is krypton. So I'm going to put KR in brackets. I'm going to go down to finish my configuration. So this is 5S1, 5S2. Now we're down to 4D, right? 4D, I can say 4D10, correct? I'm back to energy level 5, but what block am I in? Correct? So 5P, and this is 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to pick one more. I'm going to have you guys do it yourself, and then I'm going to check you. Let's do palladium. You're doing the shorthand configuration for palladium. So take a second and do that, and then I'll check yours. Holy cow.
Can I look a little bit on this one?
Sure. So you should have KR in parentheses or in brackets, 5S2, 4D8.
I thought it was XE.
Oh, no. What are we doing? Palladium?
Yeah.
No, if you go forward, it's xenon.
Oh, I didn't know.
If you go backwards, it's krypton. You don't go forward to get your, you always go backwards.
I circled the wrong
Huh?
numbers.
Oh, yeah, so if you go backwards from palladium, you get krypton. So KR, 5S2, 4D, 4D8. You what?
I did the one right.
Right, so what if we did a noble gas? Do we still use the noble gas that's?
That's an excellent question. A shorthand configuration for the noble, you're never gonna have to do that. But if you were to do that, then you would use the noble gas before. So if I was going for krypton, I would do AR, and then I would do 5S2, 4D10, No, wrong. 4S2, 3D10, 4P6. Yeah. That's a really good question. I know it's different. Okay, it is different. But you guys are smart kids. You can figure this out. So I know I've taken up a lot of your time. So trying to squeeze things in, and I know we're on crunch time. So I think this is what I'm going to do. That lab needs to be done sometime before Friday. So you might have some homework, okay? I'm gonna pass out the 2 assignments, but I think what I will do is I will give you this one and then just the front of this one. And if you want to do the back as practice, then you can do the back. Because I do want you guys to have a little bit of time tomorrow to play Kahoot and that sort of thing. So let me pass out what I've got for you. No, let me stop that recording.
Yeah, that was more like that.